Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where my addictions all over the internet. On this channel I do book hauls, book reviews, both digital and physical media, audiobooks, and so much more. So my food is currently microwaving, so if you keep on hearing a sound, that is the microwave letting me know that the food is done, even though I know it's done. Alright, so today marks 2 weeks that I've had my new Nook, my Glow Light 4 Plus. And last week I did not do a review of Red Queen. I forgot what chapter I'm on, but I will try it this week. We'll try this week. So when I did my review of my first week having it, I was having a hard time using the home button. And now that I have figured out how that works, then I'm able to use it. So I've done a couple things differently with it. Well, one thing I've done differently with it. On the library button, I have it where all of the pictures of all the covers appear, so I can just press a cover and go right to the book. All in all, after 2 weeks of owning a Nook that is a e-reader and not a tablet with the apps on it, I really love this thing. I have been literally buying ebooks, both free books and lower price books for, here it is, for quite some time. I love it that, like, I'll see a book, and if it's like 99 cents, I can pretty much get it on the head. Sorry, I can really hit the nail on the head with how much, like, the tax is going to be and stuff like that. So I've not had a problem with buying ebooks off of the actual device. I will say the only thing that I'm having an issue with is the fact that you have to have, now, if you disconnect Wi-Fi, then you won't have the problem. So it's a good idea to disconnect your Wi-Fi so that you can read offline. But other than that, it will constantly remind you that you don't have the internet on, or the Wi-Fi on. That is one thing. But that's a fixable thing. You just disconnect it, and you're not going to have the issue. I did a TikTok earlier this week about my new Nook. I love it that they don't give you a ton of recommendations. They pretty much keep it minimum, which is great. The battery power, I was not expecting it to last 8 weeks. When I buy an e-reader, I'm not coming in expecting it to last 8 months or a year or whatever. I am a high reader. I love reading. I read for hours and hours and hours. So, of course, the battery is going to go down much quicker. I love the glow light. I'm not going to show it to you because, it will, But I love the glow light. I love the store. I love the fact the store is on the device like it is on the Kindle. One of the other things that I love about this Nook is the power button is not down here like with the Kindle. It's up here on the side. I just purchased a speakers for it, so it has the jack on it. So I'm gonna be listening to my audiobooks on here. All in all, love it. This is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I've been hearing some people say, well, the glow light, it freezes and all that. I've had this thing for 2 weeks. It has not frozen. Also, as an e-reader, I'm not expecting it to be lightning quick as far as certain things are concerned. I will agree with a good e-reader. We're so spoiled with, like, fast. I know as an e-reader, I was not expecting it to be the sharpest tool in the shed, as far as, blah, 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 hitting different things and it automatically responds. This is actually the best e-reader I've had in a long time, and having it for 2 weeks has just really solidified that I made the correct choice in it. This is this is just so good. I used to bring it to work, and with my new job, I might kind of like go between the Kindle and the Nook, or if I'm reading a book that I don't have, or I wasn't able to buy the ebook version, I'll just take the physical edition with me to work. But all in all, absolutely love it. It's not color. It's not color, but I don't care. This is an e-reader that has minimum frills. Nothing, you're not being forced to buy stuff. You're not inundated with like 30, 40, 50, 100 different books. It doesn't have ads on it, which is great. I didn't have to pay any money for the lack of ads. I just love this e-reader so much, and it was definitely worth the money. So if you're interested in an e-reader that is totally separate from the Kindle ecosystem, and just like, okay, I will say this: when you buy a Nook, you are locked into Barnes and Noble's ecosystem, just like with Kobo or Books or any of them that caters to books. But yeah, absolutely loving it. And I always, when I turn this on, I'm like, okay, what new recommendations are they going to recommend? Especially when I'm in the book buying habit. I'm like, oh, which one do they recommend next? It's always based on what you've read. And right now, the algorithm sees that I'm not expansive in my reading, so they only give me the minimum. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I love that. I'm not a big fan of looking at 80 books and them trying to get me to buy more. And by the way, I'm liking this Simone St. James book. I really am. All right, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back next week for week 3. Yeah. Another thing I'm gonna say something about week 3. Week 3 is going to be a short, because I'm going to show you what the audio book sounds like on this thing. So I will see you guys around.